I fell for a scam. There's no other way of saying it, plain and simple. I fell for a scam. I have done sponsorships and brand deals in the past. I have worked with Paradox Interactive on City Skylines. Obviously, I have worked with the devs of Hometopia to promote their game. I have worked with Z Drinks Energy Drinks to promote their brand, and so on and so forth. So it's not uncommon for me to get emails of companies, game devs asking me to promote their stuff, asking me to collaborate, or just offering sponsorships. And it just so happens I got one of those emails stating that they are with this company. They would like to ask if I am doing sponsorships, if I'm open to sponsorships and brand deals, because they would like to work with the YouTube channel Flyvox. So, sounds very legit, sounds very good. I was like, yeah, I'm, open for sponsorships. I'm open for brand deals. What did you have in mind? And the second email, they responded, hello, Fly, because I signed the first one, cheers, Fly. So, hello, Fly. Thank you for your response. We're super happy that you're open for sponsorships. We like to promote our product, yada, yada, yada. We got 30-second sponsored segments or 60-second sponsored segments. These are our rates, and the rates were fine. They were legit. They seemed very reasonable. Let us know what works for you, and we can go from there. And I was like, yo, this sounds great. Awesome. And I replied, I was like, yo, I do short videos. I do longer videos. For the shorter ones, I guess I would prefer a 30-second sponsored segment, not to make it too long for the audience, of course. And that I have an upcoming shorter video on, that following Monday. It was just before the weekend. And if they would want, in the future, we could do 60 seconds sponsored segments for the longer videos. We got the King's Peak series going, and those are typically longer videos. And I sent the email, and that was that. And then on Sunday, I got a response, and I was like, Sunday, I check my emails on Sunday. I write emails on Sunday. So, that nothing, I didn't think nothing of it. And they were like, yo, that sounds great. We'd love to get we'd love to get our product, our service promoted on this Monday with the 30-second sponsored segment. That would be great. Now, we do everything through a third party, and they sent a link, and they said you'll have to verify your YouTube channel there so we know it's you, and we'll take it from there. And of course, they sent a link, but that was the literal conversation. It sounded so human. It sounded so legit, right? So it was Sunday evening. I was like, okay, they want that tomorrow, so let's go. Let's verify the channel. Let's get everything set up so we can do it. And because I still had to record it and fit it into the video. And so I opened the page, and it was like, have you ever worked with us before? Yes or no. Have you ever done sponsorships in general? Yes or no. And then I answered the questions, and then it was like, fill in your YouTube channel right here. I put my YouTube channel in. A window popped up. It looked like a Google window. It had the logo, it had the address, everything looked so legit. And it asked me for email and password, of course. So I punched it in, I hit next, and then nothing happened. And it's still kind of hard for me to talk about this, but there's no talking around it. I clicked the link, I put in my password, I checked my phone. I was like, oh, did you try to log in? And I'm like, yes, that was me just now. So I even verified it on my phone. 15 seconds later, I opened a new tab on my browser, and I was already locked out of my Google account. I was logged out. I was like, oh, what's this? I click there, and it says, log in, use your email address. I put my email address in there. Email address not found. I'm like, wait. What happened? And I opened my YouTube channel, and I opened YouTube, and it says log in. I'm like, wait, whoa. I tried to log in, it gives me, put in the email not found. Whoosh, instantly, blood rush, like my ears are ringing. I'm shaking all over. I get nauseous. I had to lie down. This can't be true. This can't be happening. So I got back up. I got to the computer, and I checked everything. I could not get in anywhere. In a matter of 30 seconds, they had changed everything. My email address, my password, my 2FA, my phone number, my authenticator, everything was gone. I was completely locked out. I lost my Google account. I lost my YouTube channel. and I couldn't, like, for an hour I tried everything and nothing seemed to, and I was like, so I went to bed. I was like, well, that's it. I literally gave up right there. I was like, that's it. And I went to bed. I couldn't sleep, obviously. I checked my phone like every minute, and then Discord messages started popping up. Yo, what's happened? Your channel. I'm like, what is with my channel? And it was like these freaking crypto scammers adding, changing my profile pic, changing my banner, taking out my YouTube description, adding a live stream, starting a live stream, a scam, a crypto scam live stream. I hope none of you ever fall for fudging crypto stuff. Don't do that. Don't. And I was like, oh my God. And I let everyone know in Discord. It was like for me, it was like 2 a.m. at this point. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I got a message from Conflict Nerd, and he said, oh, maybe City Planner can help you. And I messaged City Planner Plays, and they both, Conflict Nerd and City Planner, shout outs to you guys. You really helped me get in touch with YouTube. And so I think I fell asleep at around like 4 a.m. or something, got back out or woke up at 6 and checked my phone at around 5:15. I got an email with, YouTube email, your channel has been banned. Your channel has been suspended against terms of service against YouTube regulations and rules. And I'm like, okay. And I check and everything is gone. Some of my IRL friends message me like, where's your channel? And I'm like, yo, because people had already seen it. They got notifications from the live stream that night, and then they checked it, and then what's that? And so that happened. And I was devastated. I tried to get in touch with YouTube. I got a message from YouTube, guiding me towards the get a recovered or recover your hacked channel. But every of those help center links required me to add my email address. And I was like, the email address is not working anymore. It doesn't work. And anyway, through City Planner Plays help, I got in touch with YouTube again through the partner support. And I explained everything, and back and forth email. It's like, at this point, it's like day 2 already after Armageddon, basically. And I'm losing hope. And I'm like, oh my God, I will never, upload another video. Everything is gone. Everything's bye-bye. And I start like, okay, what can I do, for a pastime? I was on vacation. I was on leave from work actually that week. And I was like, oh my God, and back and forth with YouTube, and we had some issues, communication issues, and it just took some time. Then New Hope came up, and then I couldn't log in because my email address wasn't there anymore, and everything. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it was like I had hope, and then I lost all hope, and then I had hope again. I lost all hope again, and finally I was able to recover my Google account. And that's where things really started to take off again in terms of me getting the YouTube channel back. So massive shout outs to YouTube as well for helping me, for standing by my side in all of this. I could have never have done this without the great people at YouTube helping me. Conflict Nerd, City Planner Plays, thank you so much. It was a real struggle, but I was just lucky to get access to my Google account again. And through that, of course, I had to answer a catalog of questions for YouTube. They then verified that I was actually hijacked, that my account was hijacked. And they were like, yo, we're good. You can get this back again. You need to do some steps, though, right? You need to, your Google account, your security measures, everything. And I did everything they asked. And then I finally got my YouTube account back. And as of now, everything is looking okay. There's still one minor issue with my channel, but other than that, everything looks great. If you've watched this video, drop me a comment. Let me know how my channel looks now for you guys. I did a community post when I was back, when I had access to my channel. Now I'm able to upload videos again. So I just recorded this right now. I edited it and just threw it out there for you guys as an explanation. I see the recording now. It's like almost 10 minutes. Like, this is way too long, way longer than I thought. Sorry for that. But I guess I won't put in any mid-rolls for this one. But yeah, that was quite the journey, and I do not want anyone to go through this. Please stay safe. Don't double, triple check anything that you click online. I had never thought that it could happen to me. I never thought it would happen to me, and it did. It did. There were little signs, yes, but those emails, they sounded so legit. There were no spelling errors. There were no grammar mistakes, nothing. It was so professional. It was like I was talking to an actual human. And since it was such a similar email to the prior sponsorships that I didn't suspect a thing. And that's how I lost my account. That's how I lost my YouTube channel. But through the help of some great people, I got it back. And I've already got videos lined up. So more will come soon. Don't worry. If my channel is still a bit wonky, it might take some time to update everything. But thank you so much for sticking around. I really, really appreciate it. Shout outs to everyone that is still a YouTube member. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day and stay safe out there. Bye.